Welcome to Peak Selects. A statue is supposed to be the final verdict on an athlete's career. But the number one athlete on this list received his monument, returned to the sport and then won 3 more championships. These are 10 athletes whose greatest moments were turned into bronze of the teams they once represented. Number 10, Alan Shearer. In 1996, Alan Shearer joined Newcastle United for a world record transfer fee. He could have chosen a club that offered a better chance of winning trophies, but he chose his hometown team. Over the next 10 years, Shearer scored 206 goals for Newcastle and became the club's record scorer. His simple one-arm celebration became one of the most recognizable images in English football. That exact moment was captured by his statue, unveiled outside St James Park in 2016. It was later moved inside the stadium boundaries, placing Shearer permanently beside the home he chose over almost everything else. Number 9, Dwayne Wade. No player represents the Miami Heat more completely than Dwayne Wade. He delivered the franchise's first NBA championship in 2006, won Finals MVP and later added 2 more titles alongside LeBron James and Chris Bosh. He also retired as Miami's all-time leading scorer. In October 2024, the Heat unveiled Wade's statue outside Kaseya Center. It recreates his celebration after hitting a double overtime winner against Chicago in 2009 and shouting, "This is my house." The statue's face was heavily criticized online, but the moment it represents was never in doubt. Wade became the first Heat player to receive a statue at the arena. Number 8, Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky did not simply dominate ice hockey. He changed what people believed was possible in the sport. With Edmonton, Gretzky won 4 Stanley Cups and produced record-breaking seasons that no player has matched. His career total of 2,857 points remains far beyond every other player in NHL history. His bronze statue shows him lifting the Stanley Cup above his head. It originally stood at the Oilers' former arena, but when the team moved to Rogers Place in 2016, the statue moved too. The building changed. Gretzky's position at the center of Edmonton hockey did not. Number 7, Diego Maradona. Before Diego Maradona arrived in 1984, Napoli had never won the Italian league. Maradona transformed that history. He led the club to its first Serie A title in 1987, delivered another in 1990 and also won the UEFA Cup. In a country dominated by wealthy northern clubs, he made Naples the center of Italian football. After his death in 2020, Napoli's stadium was renamed in his honor. Statues were also unveiled at the ground, including one emphasizing the left foot that created so many impossible moments. For Napoli supporters, Maradona was never simply their best player. He became part of the city's identity. Number 6, Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson's impact went far beyond statistics. When he joined the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1947, Robinson broke Major League Baseball's modern color barrier. He endured open racism while becoming Rookie of the Year, an MVP and eventually a World Series champion. The Dodgers later moved to Los Angeles, but Robinson remained central to the franchise. In 2017, a bronze statue depicting him sliding into home was unveiled at Dodger Stadium. His number 42 is now retired across every major league team. The statue ensures that fans entering the Dodgers' home also confront the player who permanently changed American sport. Number 5, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff left 2 different legacies at Barcelona. As a player, he helped the club win its first Spanish league title in 14 years. As a coach, he built the Dream Team, won Barcelona's first European Cup and established a style that influenced the club for decades. In 2019, Barcelona unveiled a 3.5-meter bronze statue of Cruyff outside Camp Nou. It shows him as captain, pointing forward and directing the players around him. That pose fits his legacy. Cruyff was not only remembered for what he did with the ball. He was remembered for showing Barcelona where to go next. Number 4, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant spent all 20 seasons of his NBA career with the Los Angeles Lakers. He won 5 championships, earned 18 All-Star selections and scored 81 points in a single game, the second highest total in NBA history. On February 8, 2024, the Lakers unveiled his first statue outside their arena. The date, the 2nd of August 24, referenced the numbers worn by Kobe and his daughter Gianna. The 19-foot bronze monument shows Bryant wearing number 8 and raising one finger after his 81-point performance. It freezes one of the defining images from a career spent entirely in Los Angeles. Number 3, Eusebio. Eusebio became the symbol of Benfica's greatest era. The Portuguese striker scored 473 competitive goals for the club, won 11 league titles and helped Benfica capture the 1962 European Cup. His speed and finishing also earned him the 1965 Ballon d'Or. Benfica unveiled his statue on January 25, 1992, Eusebio's 50th birthday. It originally stood outside the old Estadio da Luz and remains part of the club's stadium complex today. Unlike many athletes on this list, Eusebio was alive to see himself immortalized. Benfica had already decided that no future generation should enter its home without seeing its greatest player. Number 2, Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry arrived at Arsenal as a struggling winger and left as the greatest scorer in the club's history. He scored 228 goals, won 2 Premier League titles and led the attack of the unbeaten Invincibles. His statue outside Emirates Stadium captures his knee-slide celebration after scoring against Tottenham in 2002. The monument was unveiled in December 2011. 1 month later, Henry returned to Arsenal on loan and scored the winning goal against Leeds. Most players receive statues after their story is finished. Henry stepped away from his, entered the stadium and added one final goal to the story. Number 1, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's statue is different because it was built before his greatest chapter was complete. The Spirit was unveiled at the United Center in November 1994. At the time, Jordan had retired from basketball with 3 championships and was pursuing a baseball career. 4 months later, he returned to the Chicago Bulls. He then won 3 more championships, 3 more finals MVP awards and completed a second three-peat. The monument now stands inside the United Center atrium. It shows Jordan suspended in the air, basketball in one hand and defenders beneath him. Chicago believed his career was already worthy of a statue. Jordan returned and proved that the statue had arrived too early. These athletes did more than win games. They became permanent parts of the places where those games were played. Subscribe to Peak Selects for more videos. Thanks for watching.